Let's try that again, shall we?
Moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and half-inch hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down trimmings and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Wellington and Quail. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside of buildings. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Texas. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 251, effective until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The watch includes the following counties in Texas: Armstrong, Carson, Killingsworth, Donley, Gray, Potter, Randall, and Wheeler. Remember, severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned for weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The severe thunderstorm.
Alright, let's try that again, folks, shall we? So, is my stream better now?
Central Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Texas. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until
Alright. Are we good? Are we good now? Are we good? Can you hear me? You bought a new weather radio. You'll be at your house tomorrow, and you'll be doing an unboxing video, and you Kelly can't ain't giving a hint until it arrives. Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright. All good. That's good. Just making sure. But like I said, if the stream lags, I can't do anything about it. Hey, Warren. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. Alright, Warren, why do you keep rechecking your messages? That's really annoying. I don't know why you're rechecking your messages, Warren. But with all due respect, please quit it, okay? Because that's really annoying if you keep retracting your messages. So yeah. So meanwhile, we got severe weather ongoing in parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado. So yeah. Alright, so yeah. So yeah. So yeah, we got some severe weather ongoing in parts of Oklahoma right now, and a few other states. Alright, so it is currently 7:45 where I am, Eastern Time. So yeah. So yeah. So we're gonna continue waiting for alerts to come. So yeah. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the Amarillo station.
The warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Texas. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Randall County. At 6:43 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm
So meanwhile,
was 7 miles north
here's the
of
current
Mount Meade,
radar.
or
They
9
can
miles
actually look
south
in
of
just
Canyon,
south of
moving north at 30
Amarillo.
miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles per hour wind gusts.
And so there's still a warning for
Radar indicated.
Randall County in Texas until 7:15 p.m. Central Time. So
Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings.
what's south of Amarillo? There's a nasty, there's a nasty storm just south of Amarillo. Hi, Eamon Cheyenne, how you doing? So anyway, there is a wicked storm just south of Amarillo, Texas. There's a thunderstorm south of Amarillo that is capable of producing 2-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So yeah, you're doing great. That's good. Yeah, sorry about the lag last stream. I don't know what happened. Yeah, sometimes sometimes my phone behaves weirdly. So, but I think we're good now. So this is the look on the east. We're going up. We're not even hitting 70 tomorrow. We're not even hitting 70 tomorrow. Hi, Besto, it's better. How you doing? So, and tomorrow night we're down to the 40s. 40s. Already you're on the coast here in Corpus. You've been getting rain last week, and you're hoping for more. Yeah. Yeah, so after tomorrow we're gonna get warmer again, but not too crazy. Once you get to Friday though, near 90. But so the hotter temperatures are gonna make a return. So you're good. That's good. Your Sanjin HDR 14 as you ride to North Carolina. That's cool. That's cool. So there's some tropical activity forming in the Pacific right now. There's an area to watch in the Pacific right now. You can see hundreds of miles off the coast of Mexico. So yeah. So so next 2 days there's no chance of development, but within the next 7 days there's an 80% chance of a tropical depression or a tropical storm in the red area of the Pacific. So, and with those sea surface temperatures hot, 85 or above, that's the perfect conditions for tropical entities to form. Look at those sea surface temperatures; they look very warm, which is ideal for development. But we also need moist air involved because if you have dry air, that's not going to cut it for tropical development. So yeah. We got some activity starting to brew in the Pacific and sort of the Atlantic, but we'll see what happens. There's no indication from on the Atlantic side from the National Hurricane Center, but there is some activity starting to form in the Pacific, according to the National Hurricane Center. Excuse me. Sorry. Anyway. So yeah, we gotta watch the tropics because the Atlantic hurricane season begins on Monday. The Atlantic hurricane season starts on Monday. So yeah, so Yeah, we gotta watch those here. We gotta be on the lookout this year. We'll see how, you know, we'll see what happens, but, there could be some tropical development anytime, really. So, but right now, we're not worried about, the tropics as much as we are about severe weather in the Midwest. So, and it says here there is at least a 40% chance for tropical cyclone formation in the June 3rd and 9th period. So,
Damage to vehicles is expected. Weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Randall County. At 6:43 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles north of Happy, or 9 miles south of
so,
Canyon, moving north at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles per hour wind gusts. Source:
so
radar indicated.
looking at there's something just south of the Amarillo area
Damage.
in
Damage
Randall
is likely
County,
to
just south of
homes,
Amarillo.
roofs,
There's a wicked
and
storm near that
outbuildings.
area, and
People
there's an
in and
unwarned storm
outdoors
just
will be
northwest of
injured.
Childress, Texas.
Expect hail damage to roofs, siding,
So I gotta
windows, and
figure out
vehicles.
where to catch my next alert
Locations
because
impacted include Canyon and Timber Creek Canyon. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight
and
Time
there's a
for the
storm
following
just west
counties:
of the
Randall and
Stillwater
Texas.
area. So, so far this evening, I caught 3 alerts so far this evening.
This is a radar indicated threat.
I caught one SVA and 2 SVRs so far this evening. So, yeah.
Source: radar indicated. Impact.
So, yeah.
Severe thunderstorm watch number 250 effective at 11 p.m.
So in any event, I'm still,
A severe
catching alerts.
thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the Panhandle of
Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Kingfisher County in central Oklahoma, southwestern Noble County in northern Oklahoma, northwestern Logan County in central Oklahoma, southeastern Garfield
All right,
County
hold
in
on.
northern Oklahoma until 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:54 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Noble. The National Weather Service in Amarillo has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Armstrong County, eastern Randall County, southwestern Carson County, southeastern Potter County until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:54 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles west of Palo Duro Canyon, or 9 miles east of Canyon, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. This is a destructive storm for portions of the Amarillo area and Palo Duro Canyon. Hazard: 80 miles per hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Tree damage and power outages are likely. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Locations impacted include Amarillo, Claude, Lake Tanglewood, Washburn, Palo Duro Canyon, Timber Creek Canyon, and Pantex. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Armstrong, Carson, Potter, and Randall. National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm warning.
All right.
A severe thunderstorm was located near level.
All right. So we called a destructive SVR by Amarillo. So yeah. And so we caught a destructive one for the Amarillo
Daylight
area.
time.
Oh,
A severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles southwest of level, moving northeast at 20 miles an hour.
hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm just giving the alert I caught. Oh, come on. All right, I'll be with you guys in just a minute. So yeah. All right. Hold on. Come on, iPad.
Northeastern Kingfisher County in central Oklahoma. Southwestern Noble County in northern Oklahoma. Northwestern Logan County in
All right, so there is currently a flash flood warning right now in Emmanuel, Toombs, and Truitland counties. So yeah. Welcome back, Saratoga. Welcome back, Saratoga. So there's a flash flood warning in Georgia right now, and I think there's one near the Atlanta metro. Alright, so we got some downpours moving through the south right now. It's right now 72 degrees in Atlanta with periods of rain. You can see the rain coming down in the Atlanta area right now. So yeah, and Auburn, Alabama is currently at 74 degrees. So yeah, it can be a rainy weekend across the south for sure. I mean, a rainy weekend is forecast for the southern U.S. for sure, with a persistent moisture flow focused along the stalled front, and there's a backdoor cold front slipping south. So yeah, so I'm being affected by that backdoor cold front that's moving through, and so my area I'm gonna be stuck in the 60s tomorrow. So and yeah, so yeah, and it's currently 75. It's 75 in Nashville right now. Oh, oh no, you don't iPad. There we go. So rainy weekend across the south with a flash flood threat. So through Sunday, here's the amount of rain that could fall. So generally inch or two at best. Some areas making more than that. 1 to 2 inches, and then 2 to 3 inches, and can look like spiking even the tiny spot of 3 to 5. And the tiny yellow is 3 to 5. Bro, the temperature for you is at the forbidden number. Uh-oh, that's not good. But honestly, I don't know why that number. I don't know how I don't know how that got started in the first place. I don't know. I don't know why that forbidden number thing got started in the first place, but I'm not gonna say it because it annoys people. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Allergies again. So yeah. I mean, it's 73 for me. It's 73 for me right now. Is right now there is an exceptional drought in the Tallahassee area and just northwest of Jacksonville. So the rain will help it. Well, the rain will help, but it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be close enough to. It's not gonna be even close enough to offset the current drought. It's too far. It's 80 degrees for you. Wow. Yeah, that's. It's in the low 70s for me right now. Let me sip of water real quick. You got some rain across the south right now, and we have some individual storms in Alabama right now, and so yeah. So at least you're getting rain, but it will not be enough to offset the drought because the damage has already been done. The damage has already been done, and currently there's a flood advisory for Lake and Volusia County. I think that's how you pronounce it. Until 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the flood advisory. And there's some storms. Yeah, there's some storms starting up further south too. And Shipburne Air Terminal has reported a 41 mile per hour wind gust. A 41 mile per hour wind gust in that area. And a newly issued SVR in Florida. And with weekend tropical downpours drenching Florida, it'll be a godsend for them because any little bit of rain helps those areas. Any little bit of rain helps. So it'll be a godsend for those areas.
Northeastern Kingfisher County in central Oklahoma, southwestern Noble. This is a radar indicated threat.
So it's having up those tropical downpours, and you can see they're scattered but still there. So yeah. So like I said, this is a godsend for Florida. Those areas need it. Those areas need the rain. So yeah, and but my area is gonna be spared from the rain for the most part. So, and you can see the temperature's gonna go up next week, particularly late next week. So this is from Hollywood, Florida. They got some drenching storms last night. Yeah, so it's this is I think from yesterday, I think. But it's currently 86 degrees in Lubbock, Texas, with the sun out. But just northwest of Lubbock, there's some storms. So, but the sun's out there, and you know, the sun's out in Lubbock, and there are currently two active severe thunderstorm watches, both watches are in effect until 10 o'clock Central Time. And there's an SVR just south of Amarillo that has prompted the PDS SVR. So this is a PDS warning just southeast of Amarillo, Texas. This has a destructive tag on it for Armstrong, Carson, and Randall counties until 8 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, and the one for the Canyon area in Happy, Texas, is still in effect until I think 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hey Josh Hartley, how you doing? Hold on, oh man, my iPad fell asleep on me. Hold on.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch. Hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area.
Yeah, so meanwhile, we got storms popping up in Kansas too. Numerous SBRs in Kansas. Oh, no tornado. No, there's no tornado right now. There's no tornado right now. Yeah, so we got some hail going on in Texas and Oklahoma, I think. Yeah. And it's currently 87 degrees in Oklahoma City right now. There's no tornado. Yeah, there's none. At least right now. I mean, you never know when one can pop up. So we got some pretty sure. What time is going to happen? Well, we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. I mean, storms tend to pop up randomly. Storms tend to pop up randomly. Yeah, they pop up randomly and just hit where they want to. They develop where they want to and hit where they want to and weaken where they want to. I mean, those areas have to be prepared just in case. I mean, they're scattered, so some areas get it, some areas don't. Some areas will get hit. Some areas will be like what storm. There'll be some areas that are like that say what storm because that town did not get hit. When the next town over gets even though the next town over gets slammed, so you don't really know you don't know where they happen. They're scattered. Some areas get it, some areas don't. Hence the name scattered. Yeah, hence the term scattered, I should say. This is how it is with spring and summertime. This is how it is with spring and summertime thunderstorms. They strike where they want to.
Including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area.
But my area will be dry all weekend because there's apparently something called an omega block. There's an omega block. My area is right over here. My area is right in the northeast, so I'm under the influence of that trough. That trough is gonna bring cooler air. And my area is in cooler air. Alright, but if your area, but Boston could be looking at some. I know there's a high wind warning for the Cape. There's a high wind warning for the Cape in Massachusetts. So, yeah, there's a high wind warning. Hold on.
Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat.
You can see here there's a tiny high wind warning for Hyannis and Nantucket. There's a tiny high wind warning for that area.
Crescent, Covington, Marshall, Orlando, Douglas,
Yeah, so there's a high wind warning
and
in
Hayward.
Barnstable
For
and
your protection,
Nantucket
move to
counties
an
of
interior room
Massachusetts.
on the lowest
High
floor
wind,
of a building. The National Weather Service has issued
high wind warning in effect from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday.
7:30 p.m.
North winds
Central
25 to
Daylight
35
Time
miles
for
per hour with gusts
northeastern
up to
Kingfisher,
65 miles per hour
southwestern
expected.
Noble, northwestern
Barnstable,
Logan, and
Massachusetts,
southeastern
and
Garfield
Nantucket,
counties.
Massachusetts counties from 8 a.m. to
7:12
8
p.m.
p.m.
Central
Saturday.
Daylight Time. A
Damaging
severe
winds will blow down
thunderstorm was located
trees
near Marshall,
and power
moving
lines.
northeast at 25
Power
miles
outages
an
are
hour.
possible. Travel will be
Hazard:
difficult,
60
especially for
miles of
high-profile
hour wind gusts
vehicles.
and penny size
Remain,
hail.
remain in the lowest
This
levels
is a
of your home
radar
during the
indicated
windstorm
threat.
and avoid windows.
Impact.
Watch for
Expect
falling
damage to
debris
roofs,
and tree
siding,
limbs.
and
Use
trees.
caution if you must drive, so
Locations impacted include
those areas will be getting
Covington,
hit by a lot of
Marshall,
wind
Orlando,
on
Douglas,
Saturday.
Lovell, Racine, and Hayward. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
So,
The National Weather Service
so yeah. So we got some, yeah. There's a high wind warning in Massachusetts right now, so, I mean, it's a relatively small area, but still, there's a small high wind warning there nevertheless in the Nantucket area. The Cape, high wind warning in effect for that area. So, yeah.
While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions.
And meanwhile, there's some Kansas City storms for tomorrow. There's some storms in the Kansas City area. Says in the morning mainly. And temperatures remain in the 80s there, which is pretty normal. It's pretty much normal. It's normal for those areas to be in the 80s this time of year. Average for me is in the 70s. Average for me is in the 70s.
At 7:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near
So,
Marshall, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard: 60 miles an hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact: expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time in the following counties: Texas, Armstrong, Carson, Potter, and Randall. A strong thunderstorm will impact southeastern Greenville County through 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm 8 miles favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damage.
so yeah. Hold on.
A severe thunderstorm 30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Kingfisher, southwestern Noble, northwestern Logan, and southeastern Garfield.
So yeah. I'm still waiting for the next warning to be issued so I can record it.
Killingsworth, Donley, Gray, Potter, Randall, and Wheeler. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of including large hail and damage for your protection to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 250, effective until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma.
Alright, so yeah. Yeah, so oh yeah, so in any event, yeah. Still waiting for the next warning to show up.
For later statements and possible warnings. Impact. Expect some tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings.
Hold on, let me
Hail damage to
go back to the
vehicles.
radar.
Locations impacted impacted include Amarillo, Claude, Washburn, Palo Duro
Okay,
Canyon, and
so
Canton.
they dropped the destructive tag.
For your
They
protection,
dropped
move to an interior
the
room on the
destructive
lowest
tag
floor of a
for
building.
this SVR.
Repeating, a
So
severe thunderstorm warning remains
there's
in
still a
effect until
considerable
8
threat
p.m.
though in that
Central
area.
Daylight Time for the following
But
counties.
in any event, in the Texas SVR is is no longer considered destructive. The Texas SVR is no longer considered destructive.
Daylight time. This watch includes the following counties.
Alright, it's down to a considerable tag. Up, up.
Remember, a severe
Here we go
thunderstorm watch
again.
means that conditions are favorable for the development of. The National Weather Service in Amarillo has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Armstrong County, southeastern Randall County, until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles west of Wayside, or 19 miles northeast of Tulia, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor damage to roofs, siding, and trees is possible. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Wayside. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas, Armstrong and Randall. A strong thunderstorm will impact
Alright.
eastern Killingsworth.
I'm gonna save this alert. Hold on. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. So I don't know if you all heard this already, but a Blue Origin rocket has exploded yesterday. This is the video from Cape Canaveral, Florida. Apparently, a rocket exploded. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, like I heard, there are no casualties in that rocket explosion. Holy shoot, yeah. But like I heard, there were no casualties. There were no casualties, like I heard. But just 10 miles from that area, there's a thunderstorm. I mean, it's hard to say whether that was a cause or I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what caused the explosion. It just happened. It just happened, I guess. But like I checked, there were no casualties in the explosion. But hold on.
25 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact.
Alright, so like I checked, I checked again. Everyone was accounted for. Everyone was accounted for. Everyone was accounted for. There are no injuries and no deaths. So that's the silver lining. So at least everyone was accounted for. No one was injured. No one was injured or killed. So that's the most important thing. That's the silver lining. So it's always good to escape a disaster with no casualties. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure those crew were shaken up. I'm pretty sure those crew were shaken up after what happened. I would be too if that happened. If I was a crew, I'd be shaken up too. So, but but it's pretty good that there are no fatalities or injuries. But meanwhile, moving forward with the weather, Oklahoma is facing a heat wave. Oklahoma is facing a heat wave from like tomorrow through Tuesday. Sunday being the hottest day in Oklahoma City. 97 degrees in Oklahoma City on Sunday, and then still in the mid 90s on Monday in Oklahoma City. So they're trying to for the NCAA Women's College World Series. So they're gonna have to dodge some storms, but I think they can get but I think they can get those games in. I think they can get those games in.
Protection moved to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
So yeah. So meanwhile, beyond Tuesday, still gonna be in the 80s there, but that's normal. So yeah. So far today, I caught 6 EAS alerts. I caught 6 EAS alerts so far today. So yeah. I caught 6 EAS alerts today. So yeah, that's you know. So this is gonna be like the grand finale here to speak for my, EAS catches. I mean, this is going to be, yeah, yeah. So yeah,
7:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was located near Marshall, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard,
so
60 miles an hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact. Expect damage to roofs.
she still got SVRs in Oklahoma too.
Locations impacted include
Those will expire in about a few minutes, but but a new warning could be issued soon. So we gotta remain vigilant.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 2.
Oh, come on.
Listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, and television.
Alright, so yeah. So we'll see what happens, but yeah. They'll probably issue a new warning pretty soon if the storm stays intact. Right, if that storm stays intact, there could be a new warning.
Northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour, wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This is
So, yeah. Still got an SVR on this cell right here. It still looks intact, so a new warning might be issued soon. A new warning might be issued at some point soon.
Room on the lowest floor of a building. Strong thunderstorms will impact portions of northeastern Kingfisher, southwestern Noble, northwestern Logan, and southeastern Garfield counties through 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Excuse me.
Extending from near Marshall to 5 miles east of Level.
So yeah, so yeah. So it's getting dark for me right now, so yeah. But it's getting dark later now. It's getting dark later, so once we hit the summer solstice, the summer solstice will feature our longest day of the year. So we're getting used to later sunsets and earlier sunrises. So basically, take a live look over Miami, Florida right now, and we got pretty nice conditions in the Miami area right now. It's not showing what the temperature is, but looking pretty. Guys, got a beautiful sky, beautiful looking sky, and it's, yeah, still that warning's gonna expire in about a minute in Oklahoma. There are a couple warnings in Oklahoma, both expire 7:30 Central Time. I mean.
At 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. However, small hail and gusty winds are still possible with this thunderstorm.
Okay, all right. So they're expiring that SVR. They are expiring that SVR in Oklahoma. So yeah. Oh, come on, iPad, we're not doing this. Oh, bye Siri.
5 miles east of London. Movement was northeast at 25 miles.
I accidentally activated Siri. Yeah. I accidentally activated Siri. Oops. Oh. Yeah, sometimes I accidentally activate Siri. Oops. So currently in Georgia, we have a flash flood warning for Cobb, DeKalb, and Fulton counties until 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, what is going on here? Alright. The Amarillo station is malfunctioning, huh? Okay, there we go. A little bit of a glitch with the Amarillo station. So it's currently 74 degrees in Auburn, Alabama. and they have a flash flood threat from Nebraska through Kansas City, Springfield, Memphis, Nashville, Asheville, Huntsville, Atlanta, Augusta, all points southeast from there, under a flash flood threat through late tonight. Yeah, this is basically the setup. There's a backdoor cold front up here, moving south, and then it can be moving through the Atlantic. It can be moving through the East Coast, so that will feature temperatures below normal for this time of year. You McDonald's for lunch today. That's cool. That's cool. Meanwhile, we got scattered storms coming through the south right now. Well, for tomorrow, I mean. I meant tomorrow. This is the future radar. So yeah. Meanwhile, wait. Oh, come on, iPad. Come on, iPad. We're not doing this, iPad. We're not doing this, iPad. Okay, there we go. Right. That's cool, Super Legend. So yeah. Meanwhile, we currently have an SBA that's in effect until 10 o'clock p.m. for Western Texas, and we still have a SBR just southeast of Amarillo until 8 p.m. Central Time, and we still have a severe thunderstorm watch for northern Oklahoma also in effect until 10 p.m. Central Time, with SBRs. I mean, half of the SBRs are not in the watch areas. Half of the SVRs are outside the watches. So yeah. So yeah, we got an upper air pattern. And there's a severe threat tomorrow too, so they're here, you're gonna have to be on alert too. So I'll have a stream running tomorrow some point, I don't know when. Meanwhile, we got those storms flaring up in the plains for tomorrow. Oh. Hold on. So yeah. It looks like I'll be wearing pants instead of shorts tomorrow because we're gonna be stuck in the 60s tomorrow. We're gonna be stuck in the 60s tomorrow for highs. I'm only hitting 68 tomorrow. So yeah, I'm only hitting 68 degrees tomorrow. So it can be very chilly. It can be cooler than average tomorrow for sure. But still a nice temperature. I mean, I have a friend who is I have a friend who's gonna host a pool party tomorrow, but someone told me they're hosting a pool party tomorrow, but I wouldn't want to do that with those temperatures with temperatures that cool. I mean, my idea of swimming, my idea of swimming temperatures, my idea of swimming temperatures is 80 or higher. All right, I think we are. I think swimming weather should be 80 should be for temperatures 80 or above. Someone told me they're having a pool party tomorrow. Probably not a good idea because they're only hitting 68 tomorrow. That's not ideal for pool weather. That's not ideal for pool weather. It's really not. My idea of swimming weather is 80 degrees or higher. That I can deal with. I don't like swimming when it's below 80 degrees. It's not necessarily it's too chilly. I mean if there was a hot tub if there was a hot tub, then yeah, I can deal with that. If you're swimming in a hot tub when it's that chilly, then yeah, I can deal with that. But regular pool, not ideal. That's not ideal for pool weather. 60 degrees is too cold. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, my idea of having ideal pool weather is 80 or above. 80 or above I can deal with. Okay, noticing issues in the ER visit. Oh, okay. Are you doing better now, Super Legend? Are you doing better now? You mean today? Oh yeah, you mentioned. I hope you're okay, Super Legend. I hope you're okay, Super Legend. Yeah, I really hope you're okay. I really hope you're okay, Super Legend. Yeah, I hate nosebleeds. Yeah, medication, that's good. Be sure to take it easy, okay? Be sure to take it easy. Just be sure to take it easy, Super Legend. Just take it easy for a few days because I mean, the last time I haven't had a nosebleed in 4 years. I have not had a nosebleed in 4 years. Yeah, I haven't had a nosebleed in years. So the last time I did was mid-January 2022. I don't know how that occurred, but it did. But that did not require me to go to the ER. That did not require me to go to the ER, thankfully. But still, yeah, nosebleeds are not fun. Has not happened to me in years, but I sure as hell know what it felt like. So yeah. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to belch. I mean to belch on stream. I did not mean to belch on stream. Anyway, you got a new cable TV for your room. That's cool. It's very cool. Look at that, pounding on roadways in Florida. I think that is. Uh, here we go.
You're listening to Stillwater Weather Radio, and here are the National Weather Service in Amarillo has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Carson County until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles southwest of Panhandle, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor damage to roofs, siding, and trees is possible. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Panhandle, White Deer, and Skeletown. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Carson, Texas. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunder.
Alright, so just give me a minute to save this alert. I'll be right back. I'm gonna save this alert. Alright, I'm back, y'all. You're not getting like Raku? Oh no. Maybe Josh's Raku. Maybe Josh's Raku influenced your internet. Maybe Josh's Raku, influenced your internet, I guess, and told it to act up. Very possible. Excuse me. So yeah.
Lows in the mid-60s. Windows and
Okay,
vehicles.
there's really nothing going on in
Locations and tactics include
Oklahoma right now, so I'm gonna switch it to the.
floor of a building.
I'm just gonna have one all I know weather radio on, and that's gonna be Amarillo, because that storm in Oklahoma is weakening.
Lows in the upper 60s. The warning has been canceled. However, small hail and gusty winds.
So we still got that SVR in Texas. So there's really nothing on in Oklahoma right now. So because that storm in Oklahoma is weakened. Okay, you're not back to normal. That's good. Yeah, so anyway, the storm in Oklahoma is weakened. So I'm just gonna have one station on. That's gonna be the Amarillo station. But I caught so far today. I got 7 AS alerts so far today. I got 7 AS alerts so. And I'm gonna stop at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna stop at 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna be on here for the. I'm gonna be on here. I'll be on here for another 15 minutes. I'll be on here for another 15 minutes. Then I'm going to bed at 9:30. I'm going to bed at 9:30. So okay, I gotta. So I'm gonna stop at 9 o'clock because they'll give me a half hour to. They'll give me a half hour to, you know, see, edit the alerts and cut it together. So yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be so this is kind of gonna be like a grand finale, so to speak, for I mean because I'm retiring from EAS after Sunday. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, oh no, you don't iPad. There we go. And my iPad tried to fall asleep. My iPad tried to fall asleep on me. But in any event, yeah.
Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Armstrong County. At 7:47 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles northeast of Wayside, or 18 miles south of Claude, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour wind.
Alright, now your parents' Roku TV is acting up. Uh-oh. Yeah, your parents' Roku TV is acting up. Oh no. This is why I don't have Roku. This is why I don't have Roku. And I repeat, never will intend to have Roku. I'm never gonna get Roku because I've seen what Raku's been doing to Josh. So yeah. And so I'm going to 51 degrees tonight, so it'll be cool. It'll be cool tonight, so yeah. Oh no. I'm not showing you that. I'm not showing that I'm not showing the temperature tomorrow. I'm not showing the temperature for tomorrow, cause alright. I'm not gonna show that temperature, cause because the forecast for tomorrow is the forbidden number. So I'm not. So that's why I quickly turned my camera away. I did not want you to see that number. Yeah. But anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna be on here for 10 more minutes. So I'm gonna be on here for 10 more minutes. Then I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna see if I can catch anything within the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'll be off for the night. Okay, I gotta cut. I gotta cut everything together. But I'll still be on here for 10 more minutes. Maybe I'll still be on here for 10 minutes, 15 tops. But but like I said, I turned that camera away. I turned that camera away from the look on the H quickly because tomorrow's forecast says the. I'm never gonna say it, but you get why I had to. Quickly turn the camera away from the look on the H. But anyway, yeah. You look at the see the sea surface temperatures. Those sea surface temperatures are yeah are favorable for development of tropical activity tomorrow. So
For your protection, move to an p.m. Central Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was located over Panhandle.
so this is the enhanced satellite. So yeah. So like I said, I caught 7 alerts so far today. I caught 7 alerts so far today. And this is an enhanced satellite. Yeah, so there could be some development in the Pacific, but not in the Atlantic yet. I mean, Atlantic hurricane season begins Monday. Atlantic hurricane season starts Monday. So yeah. So yeah, there could be tropical activity starting up soon. It's almost hurricane season for the Atlantic. Pacific hurricane season started on May 15th. Pacific hurricane season started on May 15th. Really, so yeah. So yeah, you can see. Yeah, so we still gotta watch the tropics very carefully. So yeah. Hurricane season starts June 1st? Yes, it does. The Atlantic hurricane season starts June 1st. The Atlantic hurricane season starts June 1st. But the Eastern Pacific already started. The Pacific hurricane season already started on May 15th. The Eastern Pacific season started May 15th. But the Atlantic hurricane season starts Monday. Which is Monday's June 1st, so technically, yeah, Monday hurricane season begins May 1st on June 1st for the Atlantic. So still got 3 days till hurricane season begins. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. So meanwhile, Panama City Beach is hitting 83 degrees tomorrow. Clearwater, Florida is hitting 86 tomorrow. Clearwater, Florida is hitting 86 tomorrow. With water temperature of 85. Miami Beach is hitting 88 both tomorrow and Sunday. So not bad temperatures for those areas given the time of year it is. So that's ideal swimming weather. That's ideal swimming weather. 80 for me. 80 or above is ideal swimming weather. For me, ideal swimming weather is 80 or above, not 60s. 60s are too cold to swim. Like I said, someone told me they're having a pool party tomorrow, even though it's gonna be stuck in the 60s tomorrow. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. Meanwhile, Daytona Beach tomorrow, Daytona Beach is hitting 86 tomorrow, with a chance for thunderstorms. And we got some storms flaring up in the Midwest right now with those storms. Oh no, you don't, iPad.
Outdoors will be injured.
Yeah. Yeah, so those storms are flaring up this evening, so yeah. And so it's going to 51 degrees tonight. And right now it's 71 for me right now.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: Armstrong, Texas.
So yeah.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for eastern Carson County.
Yeah, so
7:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
and so yeah. So
Over Panhandle.
oh, I activated Siri again. I activated Siri again. Oops. Yep, I accidentally activated Siri again. But I don't know how that keeps happening. I don't know how that keeps happening. Oh, Siri. Oh, not what I wanted there.
40% north central Armstrong and southern Carson counties through 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Alright, so yeah. So I'm gonna see. So I'll be on here. I'll be on here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna be on here for 5 more minutes because I gotta take my meds soon, and then I gotta take my medicine soon, and then after that I gotta cut the alerts together. The 7 alerts I caught this evening. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm volunteering tomorrow. I'm volunteering tomorrow at a donation center. I'm volunteering at a donation center for tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be volunteering at a donation center tomorrow. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So yeah, I love volunteering. They have very nice people at the thrift store donation center I volunteer at. That's cool. Yeah, I've been doing that gig since 2022. I've been doing that gig since 2022. So yeah, but I volunteer outdoors. I volunteer outdoors. So yeah, I volunteer outdoors. And there are times where I volunteer in the heat. So whenever I volunteer in the heat, I bring a lot of water bottles with me. I mean, when it gets hot outside, when I volunteer in the heat, I go through one water bottle each hour. I go through one water bottle every hour when it's that hot. Yeah, so if I'm volunteering in the heat outside, I go through one water bottle per hour, and I volunteer typically 4 hours per time. Every time I volunteer, I do it for 4 hours at a time. So I go through 4 water bottles during that period. Hey Andy, how you doing? How are you doing, Andy? So yeah. So meanwhile, they get the temperatures for tomorrow. Look at Boston's temperature. Look at Boston's temperature. 51 degrees in Boston tomorrow. 51 degrees in Boston tomorrow for a high. That's not even the low. That's the high in Boston. Boston is only hitting 51 tomorrow. New York City is only hitting 63. My area is gonna be in the 60s as well. DC, Washington DC, and Pittsburgh will be hitting 72 tomorrow. So like I said, I'll be stuck in the 60s, so around 66 or something like that tomorrow, or 68, something like that. But like I said, Boston, 51 degrees in Boston for a high tomorrow. Not ideal for May, but you know they're used to cold.
For your protection, move to interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Yeah, so you can see the very cool temperatures for tomorrow in the Northeast. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty chilly up there. But ideal temperatures for me. Ideal temperatures for me. LA sunny again, 74 tomorrow. It really rains in Southern California. Yeah. All right. So it's just about 9 o'clock now. So I'm gonna hang up for the night. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed in a half hour. So I'm gonna hang up now. So hope everybody's enjoyed the stream. It's been fun chatting with y'all and catching alerts. Yeah. But I'll try to come back on tomorrow. I don't know when, but I'll try to come back on tomorrow. So hope everybody's enjoyed the stream. It's been fun chatting with y'all and catching alerts. And I will see you. I will see you probably tomorrow. So until next time, take care.